Hello and welcome to the Concept Nouveau Talk Room, the show that opens our eyes to the under-discussed topics that unavoidably makes or mar our daily operations as businesses or individuals. Catch the intricate interviews, true life stories from the horse's mouths, personal experiences, commentaries from industry experts. I am Daniel and welcome again to the maiden edition of the Concept Nouveau Talk Room. The reason you're listening to this podcast is because, just like an everyday Nigerian, you're faced with a couple of make or mar factors, which in fact are not as unavoidable as they have been made to seem. The point is for us to explore the solutions to these problems, not dwell on them. The bigger point is here's where you come to remind yourself that you are not lost and alone in the desert of operational hazard. Grab a cup of coffee and fasten your earphones as we take this journey. In today's episode, we will discuss better car practices that will prevent uncertain mishap. We would also look at some consequences that come with ignoring these practices and how some tech solutions will enable us to prevent such mishap. And at the end of this episode, you will become better equipped and gain insights that will keep you and your family safe during the festive season. Let's dive in. Hi. Okay, so we are in a festive season and everyone is traveling. In fact, long road trips are the order of the day. So to ensure that we are not caught up by emergencies, your car is breaking down on the road, it's very important that we take note of some practices so that we can prevent some mishap. You can prevent yourself that embarrassment. You can prevent that accidents. So it's very, very, very important that we take note of these things because our car, just like every machine, requires maintenance. No matter the model of the car you are using, if it's not properly maintained, it will not last. In fact, maintenance increases the lifespan of every machine. So it's very, very important that we carry out maintenance to keep your vehicle running smoothly and safely on that very long distance travel. So you will now ask yourself, how frequent should I carry out this maintenance on my car? How is it weekly? Is it monthly? So the frequency is dependent on your usage. For commercial drivers, they have to carry out maintenance more frequently than a private car owner, than somebody who just uses his car once or twice in a week. If you're a commercial driver, ensure that you carry out your routine maintenance regularly. And also, you would ask yourself, what kind of maintenance do we have to carry out? A typical Nigerian will wait for the car to get very bad before they carry out a maintenance on the car, and it's called reactive maintenance. You're waiting for, I'm hearing one very weird sound. Let me just manage it for maybe after 2 days I'll go and meet my mechanic. No, it's a very bad way. It's a very wrong approach to maintenance. So it's very important that we carry out preventive maintenance. You can say, every month, every 2 months, like I said earlier on, depending on your usage. If you hear a weird sound before you go out in the morning, you check some things. It's very important that you listen to feel for brake issues. You remove battery corrosion, you remove the wiper blades, you examine your belts, your car engine belt, you check for your tires, you change your oil, and also inspect other fluids in your car, as simple as water. And honestly, there are some things you can do for yourself. You don't have to call your mechanic every time. They are very basic car maintenance routine that you can carry out for yourself. In fact, very importantly, there are some car tool equipment tools that you need in your car every single time. You need your jack, probably when you want to change your tires. You need your wheel spanners, and there are some important tools that every car owner should have in their car for times of emergency. I don't know, probably you're in the middle of one forest somewhere and you're calling your mechanic who is probably 2 hours away or 3 hours away. So it's very, very, very important that some of all these very basic things we know and put them into play. So this routine maintenance are very, very important, because a car that is maintained regularly, it increases your safety. A lot of accidents happen because of failed brakes, and you wonder, why did the car owner never notice, or some other very, very little things. So it increases your safety, it increases the lifespan of your vehicle, it increases the performance of your vehicle, it saves you costs. Probably something that you'd have probably maintained with 5,000, you end up spending triple that amount. Why? Because you know, Nigerians are very good with procrastinating. You wait for it to get completely bad before you do something about it. And it also minimizes roadside emergencies, like I mentioned earlier on, that so you're not stuck in the middle of nowhere, owing to the fact that there's so much insecurity in the country. So you're not just in the middle of somewhere where probably there is bad network. So it's very, very important that routine maintenance is carried out. Then also, we are in the 21st century jet age, so technology has come to make life easy for us. So we have some tech solutions that can help maintain your car, that can help prevent mishap, especially probably when you have third-party drivers. Probably you have fleet of cars and you have people driving your vehicles. So there are things that you can do, there are tech solutions that you can put in place that can help save costs. So one of them I would love to mention on this podcast is the ProDrive. ProDrive helps you save up to 50% on maintenance costs and extends your asset's lifespan by at least 3 years or more. So you can imagine that whatever you're going to spend on maintenance, you save more than 15% when you use your ProDrive solution. So it's very, very important. Then we also have your fuel control system. It eliminates diesel leakage and theft challenges in your day-to-day operations. So we have a lot of fuel stations selling not up to the normal gauge, and you will not know if you do not have a system, a tech solution in place that will help checkmate, that will help regulate. Probably you have leakage somewhere and you're not aware, and this leakage can cause a very, very, very big hazard. But if you have a tech solution like our fuel control system, it will help prevent such hazard. We also have your Seat Protect, which is a transparent shatterproof glass film that helps protect every glassware on your car. So you can save your family, yourself, and your colleagues from glass accidents when you have something like. And there are a lot of tech solutions just like this that you can put in place. So like I said, this is 25th centuries, so don't wait to use some traditional means. In summary, routine maintenance is very, very important because it will help save life, it will help save cost, it will save you the embarrassment. And instead of waiting for your vehicle to break down before doing something about it, which I call reactive maintenance, do something about it before it gets bad, which I earlier mentioned as preventive maintenance. When you do this, you would have a smooth, your vehicle will move smoothly and safely without any harm, and you would have no reason to regret. So thank you for listening. Next time we will continue to help you stay informed on the discussed topics that unavoidably makes or mar our daily operations as businesses or individuals. Want to ask a question on a future episode of the Concept Nova Talk Room? Click on the link that you will see, and also you can always reach out to us on any of our social media platforms or call the numbers and we'll have someone reach out to you. Thank you so much and have a great week.